Hi, welcome back to another short video review of one of our 4 papers from this year's URTeC conference. My name is Bob Aylesworth and I'm the Business Development Manager here at RevoChem. And today I'm going to talk about a paper we did with 89 Energy in the scoop play of the Anadarko Basin in south central Oklahoma. The paper is called Testing the Impact of Stratigraphic Target Selection on Drilling Performance, CapEx, and Reservoir Drainage in the Anadarko Basin. This paper was originally presented by Dustin Ward, the Geoscience Manager at 89 Energy. So feel free to download that paper. It's URTeC 4042460, or reach out to one of us here at RevoChem. So this project had 3 main objectives. First was to estimate the unit level drainage efficiency for wells targeting the upper and middle Woodford. Second was to evaluate the impact of staggered or wine rack wellbore placement. And finally, this data was compared with the operational challenges of drilling wells in each of these targets and optimizing the remaining infill development by maximizing reservoir utilization while also minimizing operational costs. For context, we focused on production from these 3 infill wells here, and these outer gray wells are previously drilled parent wells. A geochemical fingerprint baseline was created using 36 cuttings, and samples were collected over a 10-foot vertical spacing. This is the resulting reservoir characterization indices, indicating similarly high oil in place for both the upper and middle Woodford, as well as similar reservoir quality or matrix permeability between the two as well. I want to quickly highlight some of the key observations from the production allocation and similarity index data. The first thing you'll notice is that the drainage frac height and unit drainage efficiency from both the upper Woodford and lower Woodford wells are very similar in both the initial production as well as the samples collected after 9 months of production. This indicates that targeting has a minimal effect on drainage efficiency from the entire interval from the Caney through the Hunton. DRV mapping combines production allocation with similarity index to provide insights into lateral frac wing overlap. And you can see here in the initial samples the SI values are 3.7 and 2.8 and actually increase over time, peaking in month 5 with an SI of about 5.4 and 3.0, but then by month 9 they've returned to those month 1 levels. This indicates that lateral communication increased through the first 5 months, but then reduced by the 9th month, back to earlier levels. This also indicates that staggering targets didn't really prevent any drainage overlap. So the primary conclusions were that the target selection has little to no meaningful impact on the unit production and drainage rock volume. The similarity index showed that increased SI actually correlates with overlapped drainage rock volume, which coincides with poorer well performance. However, all 3 of these wells were economical. Parent well depletion doesn't appear to affect the zonal contributions of the child wells, but it may have some effect on those outer 2 most child wells, which resulted in slightly poorer overall performance. And finally, wells drilled in the middle Woodford had a higher ROP, requiring fewer bit trips and ultimately more favorable drilling costs, while still showing efficient drainage of all units. I want to give a special thank you to all of the authors, including Dustin Ward, Brian Collins, and Tyler Bodine from 89 Energy, as well as some other contributors from both 89 Energy and Oventive. If you want to learn more about this project, please check out the full paper here, URTeC 4042460, or reach out to any one of us at RevoChem. Thank you very much.